Hello, this is Steve the E. Ross, and I'm here for Hollywood Junket. This is Audience Wrap. This time, we're going to talk about the show My Dad is Better Than Your Dad. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably rate it about a 4 or 5. However, it may do pretty well because it is a good family show. My Dad is Better Than Your Dad. How the game is played is that the father and the son or daughter is taken through a series of games and challenges, and the one who wins all of the challenges is the one who is the winner of the game, and with the chance for winning up to $50,000. The last day of filming My Dad is Better Than Your Dad was the final day that they took all the dads who won the series and filmed it one after another, a total of 8 for the whole day. We got a chance to see all the dads and their sons or their daughters who won. There was this very unique little boy, a very outgoing, very witty, very smart, just a fun-loving kid. And he came up there and he was so confident that he knew his dad was going to answer all the questions to win the $50,000. But because of standards and practice, they came out there and they would talk to the little boy, and he kind of like seemed to kind of hesitate a little bit about giving his answers. And so then for that particular game, they didn't do too well. On the show My Dad is Better Than Your Dad, one of the audience members, he had a seizure. So they had to stop the show for about an hour. They had to call the paramedics down there. And fortunately, everything worked out okay because they brought the stretcher, and I guess he was a little too proud. He didn't want to go out on the stretcher. So he's like, I'm going to walk out here on my own. I don't care. So he kind of wobbled out, but anyhow, turned out that he was okay. Oftentimes, they would change the set. They would bring in a set for the dads to compete in, but if they felt it was too dangerous or too difficult, they would stripe it and bring in a whole new one. So that took quite a bit of time. The host who hosted My Dad is Better Than Your Dad, he's new and he still has a little experience that he needs to get. Sometimes the studio audience, they could be a little rough on folks. And it took him several takes just to read the prompter or to say certain things. And what kind of happened is that, folks got so impatient that they say a little something here or there to heckle him. And then it got so bad that he went backstage, I guess, to his dressing room, and he didn't want to come out, And so the producers and the production staff or whoever, they had to actually go back there and they had to coax him to get him to come out. They went out and got on the mic to everyone in the studio audience and said, hey, such and such is having a hard time, and it's even harder when you guys are tough on him, and he's to the point now where he doesn't want to come out and do the show anymore, so you guys got to ease up and we got to show him some love. And the studio audience was cool with that. When he did come out, everybody gave him a big applaud and apologized. And that whole ordeal right there took at least about 45 minutes. And that was the first time I had ever seen or witnessed anything like that. I'm out and got to go to the next show.